Only a 4-hour bus drive from Kuala Lumpur is the beautiful historical city of Malacca. The city is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its long and turbulent history, and you can discover all about it in one of its many museums. The city of Malacca is vibrant with lots of street art, nice restaurants and bars. Join us on our 3 days in Malacca.
Big line, but there you have a small line for the online ticket. We were done in 2 minutes.
Malacca has a lot of historical landmarks, and we start at the Porta de Santiago da Famosa, built in 1511 as a fortress by the Portuguese after they defeated the Malacca Sultanate. The Portuguese believed that Malacca would become a vital port in the Chinese spice trade, so they wanted to colonize the city and get a head start on this trade. When the British invaded Malacca, they demolished the fortress. From Famosa, you can hike up to the ruined church on Bukit St. Paul. If you walk down the hill from Bukit St. Paul, you reach the town hall, built in 1650 by the Dutch occupiers. It is the eye-catcher in Malacca due to its color. The town hall actually used to be plain white, but it is repainted later on. Inside the former town hall, there's now a museum about the colonial history of Malacca and about the original inhabitants of Malacca. We really enjoyed the exposition about Peranakan culture, a mix of Chinese, Indonesian and Thai, who came to Malaysia between the 14th and 17th century. They are also referred to as Baba and Nyonya. Baba and Nyonya food is actually really popular in Malacca and in Malaysia in general. For lunch, we had chicken rice balls and we tried sendol, a popular dessert made of beans, shaved ice, coconut milk and green jelly. A very sweet man who used to live in Malacca actually bought it for us so we could try it.
Yummy?
It is very nice to walk alongside the river here, taking in the beautiful buildings and street art.
Hier são as velhas escadas, pai.
We found this really cute hidden bar owned by a Chinese lady who sells herbal Chinese liquors. We tasted one with lychee, one with rose and a very strong herbal mix, almost like medicine. She knows a lot about the drinks and inherited the store from her father. We took 2 of the rose liquors and the herbal mix home and sadly had to leave it in Singapore due to the absolutely crazy import price you have to pay here at the border. So if you go from Malaysia to Singapore, don't bring any booze.
Pambalek.
The streets are really cozy in Malacca with all the colorful houses and lanterns hanging in the streets. It's truly beautiful. And it's actually one of the things in Malaysia that I really like. There's so much art on the street and they really make an effort to let the cities look good and colorful. We stopped for food and this was so good. We actually wanted to try the laksa soup, but they were already sold out. This is mihun kue soup. And it's handmade noodles with minced meat, vegetables and spice.
Oh, zonsondergang in Don. Oh. Daar hebben we er maar 365 dit jaar van gezien.
We ended the day with a sunset river cruise and it's almost like a theme park because of all the lights they put alongside the river, but it's actually pretty nice to sit and watch and see the city of Malacca from another perspective. The following day we went to the Malacca Maritime Museum. It is housed in a replica of the Portuguese Flor de la Mar ship, which sank on Malacca's coast. It has a lot of information regarding the important trading position it had back in the days. Due to this important position, both the Portuguese, British and Dutch colonized Malacca. This is quite a famous temple in Malacca and it's Malaysia's oldest still operating Chinese temple constructed in 1673. It still remains a place of worship for Buddhist and Taoist communities.
Deserves another picture. Really good.
And what are these?
Fried wonton.
Fried wonton. Ah.
This chili is no spicy. A bit sour. Yeah, it's sour.
Thank you.
A bit outside of the city center is a Portuguese settlement and we wanted to take a look here, but it was actually a little bit abandoned, also due to Corona, we were told. We met this guy and he still speaks Portuguese, so do the other inhabitants of this settlement. So the influence of the Portuguese colonial rule is still very visible here.
Mas aqui não tem bacalhau, não tem sardina, não tem.
We ended our stay with some amazing Nyonya food. Next up, we will be in Singapore, so don't forget to subscribe and thank you so much for watching.
Your father's amazing.